Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
To remove the outer taillight on this Camry, we have to remove the bumper. To remove the bumper, the vehicle doesn't have to be in the air, but we just got it lifted so that we can show you where the screws are. It's easier to see. There's one that's up here through this little access hole in the fender liner. You can use a Phillips head or a 10mm socket. I'm actually going to use the socket and ratchet. It's a little easier to remove the screw. There's a self-tapping bolt at the bottom of the bumper here. You can either use a Phillips head or a 10mm socket. Repeat the bolt removal for the opposite side. Here in our bumper, it seems to be missing a bracket maybe. There would either be screws, self-tapping screws with little plastic inserts, or plastic push clips. Obviously it's been repaired before, maybe hit in the rear. Somebody just zip tied it, so to remove the bumper, we're just gonna clip off these zip ties. But you may have the correct hardware here, so it will either be self-tapping screws or push clips. To open the trunk, and there are two more bolts beneath these plastic caps here. Use a small flat-bladed screwdriver, pop them out. Get a little tether, they'll stay there. These are 10mm bolts. Remove the two of them. Protect our bumper and our bodywork from scratching while we remove the bumper. Just gonna put some masking tape between them. And just repeat this for the other side. Bumper is clipped in along a bracket along this edge here. So we're basically just gonna grab it. Give it a good pull. It sounds like it's breaking it, but it's not. It's just popping the tabs out of this bracket. All the way around. Hang it back in place so I can get the other side. All right. I'll repeat for the other side. There are three nuts that need to be removed to take the light out. Two of them are here. The third one is hidden behind this plastic. So we have to remove this trim hook with a Phillips head screwdriver. This is just clipped in, you can pull it out. Actually, I can get to the nut that's right here now. I'm gonna use a 10mm deep socket. Start by removing this one here. I'm just gonna put that in the trunk so it doesn't get lost. Before I get too far, I'm gonna disconnect the bulbs and sockets from the tail lamp assembly by turning them counterclockwise. Pull it out. Put them aside. Actually put this trim back now. I'm gonna use a 10mm ratcheting wrench so I don't have to remove this carpeted trim. Basically just have to get them loose. And once they're loose, you can get them off with your fingertips. With the nuts removed, I'm just gonna reach my hand in and push the taillight lens from the backside inside the trunk, and it should slide right out of the body and remove. Here's our original tail lamp assembly from our vehicle and our brand new one from oneauto.com. See, it's identical in design. Has the same mounting studs and a little mount for the clip for the bumper. That is exactly the same on the one from 1A Auto. So if your taillight lens is broken, cracked, has water in it, this one will be a great replacement and work perfectly for you. There's some tabs here and a clip here, so this needs to slide over here so the tail lamp stays tight to the body. And of course these 3 studs are going to go into these 3 holes here. Push it up against the body, just make sure it slides on. That's where it needs to be. Reach in and capture this inside nut here. You can put that back, reach over and capture these. I've got these nuts pretty much threaded down as tight as I can go by hand. So I'm going to just reach in with the ratcheting wrench. Give them some turns. I feel it get tight. I'm going to stop. Switch to the ratchet. Push this piece back into place. Install this clip. Use the Phillips head to reinstall this. Light's not in your way. I'm going to reach back up. The brake light bulb, which was the clear one, goes in the bottom. And you turn it clockwise to lock it in place. The amber bulb, which is the turn signal, goes in the top. Turn that clockwise to lock it in place. You'll place this little cover. Just repeat this for the other side if you need to. I'm going to reinstall the bumper. I'm going to hang it on these hooks here first. Line it up. Just push it in place. And repeat that for the other side. Reinstall these bolts. Reinstall this lower self-tapping bolt. Make sure it's lined up. Reinstall the upper self-tapping bolt. Repeat for the other side. Replace your bolts or clips, or in our case, we're going to re-zip tie these. Remove your masking tape.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.